Hello. 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 Whoop. There you go. Well, hopefully all of you can see me and hear me. Hello, people of the internet. How are you? I can see 4 of you on YouTube. How are you? Huh. Weird. Anyhow. What is going on with this camera? What just happened? Oh, camera. Contrast. Brightness. Is that good enough for me? Studio mode. It looks like exaggerated, doesn't it? It looks really exaggerated. This bothers me. Just let the camera moved. It seems. There you go. It's really like there. Something like that. And just brightness. Sorry, I have to adjust this, but my camera is. Let's see. Does that help? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. The white balance gets all messed up, and it's a pain. See? Look at that. This freaking. Whatever, dude. You know what I've been thinking. So, anyhow. So, last time I did this drawing, I made a sketch for it that I don't know where I put. Anyhow, it's somewhere around here. Probably I moved it. So, last time I did this drawing, I did a small thumbnail for it, then a rough sketch. I'm still not happy with it. There's like the legs still feel a little bit off, but I guess I also have to deal with the pressure of feeling seen, which is something you have to get over, but it's easier said than done, I gotta say. For sure. Regardless of this, this is what I was able to end up with. It's better than what I had before, I feel. Um, but yeah, this was the prompt that I had. Now today, I'm working in order based on the submissions I got or the prompts I got from people commenting on my drawings. This time around, Subtro Subtrosity Subtrosity uh, suggested or mentioned a very comfortable kitty. So there's room for interpretation there. Let's see what I can come up with. But I was thinking of a really funny cat. I don't know if I wanna do. I'm gonna try to do a small thumbnail somewhere, same as I did last time. That also I feel helps whoever's watching if you're new to drawing, this might actually help you out um, in how to approach things. Really. So yeah. Let's see. Um, I wasn't gonna add music. Nah, just leave it without. It's too much trouble, really. But I do enjoy to have something in the beginning. In the beginning, for the stream. Um, oh, it holds. Look at that pencil extensor with an eraser. This is not no bueno. It should stay like that. But this camera, oh lord, not fun. Okay, so a very comfortable kitty. I was actually looking for some reference just to get an idea, but let me just freehand this. Sorry for all the pre-work. Juan? Hello, Juan. Are you okay, Juan? So, for thumbnails, I do like doing like the page often, the canvas, so that way I can think of the framing, which is what I mentioned multiple times, that like this sort of thing. Depending on what you're drawing, you can play around with that, but I I try to keep it without certain bounds on the page, whatever I'm doing. So that's another one. Just I was thinking of the cat is fully like with a pass, maybe like with a freaking. I was thinking of a fat cat, really fat cat, somewhat fat cat. I don't know if that makes sense, what I just drew there. Eh, this could be it, and I call it a day. Comfy cat, maybe some. I'm doing it backwards. Should be like that, right? Don't you think? Wouldn't you agree? Sleepy cat. Sleepy cat, sleepy cat. What are you doing now? Sleepy cat. Yeah, this might be that might be a reference for people older than the ones that usually find my live streams. That's a friend's reference. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Bingus, too. Appreciate it. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't mind this one. Uh, Now that I think of it, I do like drawing in sketchbooks, but for this format, this is better, definitely better for me to be able to show you guys, and I don't have that much of a hassle to fight with a bunch of stuff. But um, these are just thumbnails, so I'm just thinking of different poses for a cat trying to sleep on this side. Probably I can do the reverse of that one. Like you got could be like I could make it so that it's like fully. This is gonna be messy with this level of graphite. I think this pencil is like 6B, which is what I actually enjoy. I don't like really like B or I like from 3B upwards, 4B, 6B. There's 9B, but it starts to break off. I can just verify that for you guys. No, I cannot. I've used this so much that it's just lost. So could be like the cat. Actually, should be like that. Sleepy cat, sleepy cat. Maybe something like this. And no, the still the number 2 is winning. This one's winning. This will be 1, 2, 3. Just notice that I started making them larger. Anyhow, let's see if I can find the other ones I did last time. There you go. There you go. You got it. I got it. So last time I did this too, and I was playing around with the poses. I might actually. I was thinking of making a short video about this, but I didn't have the time, so I'll probably do it tomorrow. Hopefully, I don't do live streams on Fridays. So Monday through Thursday. If you have any questions or you want to hang out, you can do it during that time frame around the same time, 9:30 p.m. Argentina time. If you want to check out the streams. Let me just sharpen this off camera. Hello. Yeah, I agree. Number two is the winner, I think. Composition wise, potential wise, everything wise. So let's go for number two. Number two reminds me of, I think it's Austin Powers. Uh, I don't know the name in English, but in Spanish it's Doctor Malito. Is the Doctor Evil? Is it Doctor Evil in English? I shall call him Mini-Me. So he had a number two, I think, if I recall correctly. That movie's that movie's genius. Don't remember. Austin Powers is ridiculous, but it's also really funny. Like the best thing about my plan is no one can stop me. I shall call him Mini-Me. Just have a bunch of random one-liners from that movie. Like, looking into it, apparently it's like a thing that I yeah, I don't want to get into it, but apparently it's like a thing that some people do, some very specific people. But I don't want to get into it. Apparently, that's what I do. Like I'm talking randomly, and I just start quoting random movies. Anyhow, maybe some people find it annoying. Other people find it weird. I think it's fine. Hi, Shake Tiote. Hello. That's a weird name. I might not read all the names. I don't want to risk it really. I look like Mexican. You're the same one as the one the last time that was asking if I came from Mexico. Because it sounds like you're taking some very uh, extreme assumptions. I've mentioned this before, but I'm from Venezuela originally. And yeah, as Stephanie mentions, it's a little bit rude to assume where somebody's from. Yeah, it is. In many ways. In others, well, it has its flaws. But yeah, I really like my country. We have a beautiful place. And I think maybe I could hold this with something. This might be enough. Yeah, that's enough. No, not for what I need. Darn it. So I needed to stay like that. This is gonna be ridiculous, but bear with me as I use this. uh, anyhow, you do what you have to do, my friends. It's gonna be a rough filming, really. Really. What place would I recommend? There's a lot of places I would recommend, but El Salto Ángel, um, Morrocoy, the Morrocoy National Park, um, Mochima, what's the other one? I'm thinking of a specific part. There's one that's called Playa Medina, which is awesome. Like we have the largest Caribbean coastline in in that area, so we have really nice places to visit. You have La Vela de Coro, which is like you have médanos, which are sort of like a desert that ends in the ocean. It's really there's many places. La Gran Sabana, um, which is gorgeous. It depends on what you want to see. We have many different climates and activities depending on what you're interested in. But it's a really nice part of the Caribbean. This is a common thing, but doesn't make it less annoying when it happens. But it's really common for the thumbnail to have better energy, quote unquote. I know that's not how you use that, but what I mean is figuratively speaking. Um, what I really mean is flow. Kind of. Usually, when you do a rough sketch, it usually has better flow than the final. So you're actually kind of fighting to bring back that energy to your drawing, if it makes sense. Trying to keep the composition interesting. I'm making a really simplified drawing, really. And I kind of already have the cat. See if I can film another shot, but I need something here to hold it. Just gonna use my cup. I need some gear, you guys. That's part of the reason that I'm trying to get monetized. I don't wanna be spending money on this sort of thing if I have to make my shots count, as they say. This is gonna be a fun drawing. I like it already. I turn this on. It's not exactly the same energy as the sketch as I was mentioning, but I already like it. And I know the internet is filled with people that enjoy cats. So if something it's it's on the internet is cats in all shapes and forms. They're also uh, super smart. So I would definitely support anyone that wants to have a cat. My wife it's allergic, so we have a dog. She's also kind of allergic to it, but to him, but it's way less. So um, cats, when people are allergic to cats, it's usually like really prominent allergy. Should put something here on a small little pillow. Bam, 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 bam. If there's something that cats are really good at doing, it's taking naps. They're really good at taking naps. And then at 2 a.m., they turn into little rascals. It's insane. At night they go crazy. Like, dude, where were you throughout the entire day? Like at 2 a.m. they're like, I don't know, like if you gave them Ritalin or something. I think Ritalin is the one that who people are all hyper. Should I add spots to the cat? Stripes? Kind of like Garfield type of thing. It's Garfield. I've heard of. I just remember like what is supposed to be like the last strip, comic strip for that for Garfield. It's kind of sad. This is gonna be the worst stripes on a cat I've done. Considering that I'm not using a reference, it's way better than what I expected. I like this drawing. I like it. I like it. 44 minutes in. That's not too bad. Um, I'm thinking, do I want to use the pilot? Probably. Let's go with my friend here, the Fligo. I need to get another one of those. And I need to find my sharpener. I'm pretty sure it's here. The thing is, what one of the reasons you find me looking for stuff is that we actually moved a bunch of stuff around the house. So, like, I moved everything. I was like, okay, everything's moved. But now, what that means also is that a bunch of stuff I don't know where it is. Uh, some like, yeah. Anyway, I think this is good for Friday. I like way more chill thing for Friday. Come on, son, stay here. Help me out. Don't move. Just to see if I can remove the freaking. There you go. What is going on? Okay. Let's get. Let's do another one. Do one. Another one. Rather. Sorry for that. There you go. This reminds me. I think it's yeah, it's Dragon Ball. There's a character. I find it really funny that in Dragon Ball they don't explain the fact that there's all these random creatures on Earth. Uh, Maybe they're like human animal hybrids. I don't know, but there's like I remember there's like cat people and there's a pig person. There's a bunch of random stuff on that series. It's freaking awesome. Dragon Ball is it's a masterpiece, an anime masterpiece, and the fact that it transcended generations should tell you all you need to know. Still makes me a little bit sad that the creator passed away fairly recently. I don't know, it was like 8 months ago or something. Probably. If I go back, he did this terrible drawing, and I did a few drawings to sort of cope with the loss. It really feels bad when somebody that you feel brings good to the world, actual good uh, influence into the world passes away. Really, it sucks. So yeah, kind of to pay tribute. I think I have it here. I might have it here. Come on, hand. Come on, hand. I made a few drawings. The one that I ended up posting everywhere, I don't like. I could have done so much better, but I didn't. Where is it? Let me look for it and I'll show it if I can find it. Come on, come on, Goku. I did a bunch of them. So, like I did this one, which I like Goku on the on his come on, man. What's the word that I'm looking for? Nube, but cloud. Uh, yeah, I did that one. This one that's him, Super Saiyan. Uh, I mean this one, like him, the creator, uh, like when he was young, just yeah, in the sky, just chilling with his friend Goku. I started watching the show, rewatching the show, and I started doing this while watching it. It was like really nostalgic for me. I remember learning how to draw while watching that. Yeah, like practicing, trying to practice how to draw the characters. So sometimes, if I had the chance to do it, I would tape, or if I had the one of the films, I would pause the thing and try to trace over it when I was younger. Then after I started to try to draw it. So Bulma here, their capsule. So yeah, it did a bunch of drawings, really fun ones. Anyhow, it saddens me that he passed away, but what can you do? The dude that he left as kind of the steward of Dragon Ball, it's a really good artist. It's a different take on the characters. He's amazingly good. He has a different style, and I'm pretty sure like the studio that has the rights over it, they're not gonna let that uh, go. They're gonna make a bunch of stuff with that state. I don't know if you call them mangakai. Sorry if I'm butchering that. If somebody from Japan is watching, but there's like this thing where they don't really take good care of themselves, and they just work like insane hours and burn themselves out. Um, so that's one of the reasons they don't last that much. I think we really need to look into that as a community because it's really common for artists, especially now that like everything needs to be for yesterday, that you like forget to take good care of yourself, or you probably don't have the luxury of taking good care of yourself. You just have to produce, and that's what you have to do. So it should it should it shouldn't be like that. It should be more like you could. I find it really uh, poetic. The cat is all sleeping and like uh, 10, 15 thinking about sleeping. Yeah. Yeah. Show must go on, my friends. Exactly as I was saying, there's a lot of that. Um, it's really common for creators to forget to take good care of themselves. And there's also, not fun to say, but there's also a lot of exploitation. A lot of it. And you have to be really mindful of that. I don't know the translation, but that's a Spanish version of one of the songs from Dragon Ball. That's the one that they played on the credits usually. The music in the Spanish version and the Latin American version was like insane. Also the voiceover was so good. Goku. That's so good. So inspirational. Yeah, maybe something like that. Like what you do with Patty, Patty, uh, when you're going to do to go underwater with a tank. Yeah, something like that. Like somebody, you get assigned a buddy, and that person checks on you every now and then. Are you doing okay? Are you okay? Is everything good? Have you drink water? Have you remembered to drink water? Yeah, I think uh, yeah, we we're missing. Thank you. We're missing a lot of empathy, really, in the world. Like people go through a bunch of stuff, and we often forget that probably people are going through some, you know, the word, and some of us like I I honestly I despise when people try to make a mockery out of somebody else's pain, it's one of the most horrendous things humans do. Like, yeah, I would like to see how would you be if you were going through something similar to said person. It's we're ridiculous. We're really absurd. Like, dude, cut it out. Cut it out, my friend. I'm pretty sure we are all guilty of that at some point, but yeah, you kind of have to remind yourself that nobody's infallible, and like everybody goes through stuff. So boom, boom. Ding, 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 ding. That's why I like Dragon Ball. That's if you start looking into the themes that that guy push on his show, such a positive message. Like Goku is it's let's say he's like Superman, right? He's an alien on a world that he doesn't know, and he has no family. He's supposed to be a villain. Like if you hola. See. So Goku is supposed to be a villain. That's why they sent him. They sent him, if I remember correctly. They sent them to different planets to take over them. Um, Kind of similar to the Bildermites on Invincible, um, which is that show is so good. It's not for kids though, but it's so good. um, but instead of that, what that dude does is like he just does good for his planet, his newfound planet rather. I think I messed it up with all that. It looks good. That's good. I need to shut my brain for a second. Reminder to freaking shut my brain down. Everybody should do that every now and then. There's this dude that uh, I saw when I was going through some stuff on YouTube. I don't recall his name, but he was like, this is just a drawing. Eventually we're all gonna die eventually. So why worry about a certain thing? It's a little bit extreme, but he's not wrong. Yeah, I think this needed some good contrast. Yeah, yeah, look at that. Yeah, So yeah, Goku was supposed to destroy the planet and he became the protector of our planet. And he just keeps going. Whatever gets thrown at him, no matter the situation, he just keeps fighting. And that in and of itself, such a great message. Trying to remember another song so I can switch songs in my mind. hmm Wow. Yeah, really internet oriented this drawing. Actually, yesterday or was it today? I was watching a zoo video. I think it was in Japan, and they had an area with. I've never seen that in a zoo. They had cats and dogs on a zoo. It was like a contact area for kids. Thank you, thank you, appreciate it. Glad you like it. As I mentioned before, I'm doing suggestions or prompts that people give me. What did I just do? There you go. What is going on? Of course. Everything closed off. This is really fun. Why? No reason. Just because. How fun. Anyhow. Still. Is it you? No, it's not you. Okay. 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 Yeah. Well, I can definitely see how this can be some some of y'all favorite new favorite drawing of mine. See what I can do when I shut my brain down. I think I wasn't able to last time. I I find myself that I find that when I'm stressed out or worried about something, it's way harder for me to produce good quality art, which shouldn't be surprising because it usually is connected to the way you feel, really. This could definitely be like a sticker. I like it. I like it. I like it. It could be a t-shirt too. I put here rest. Yeah, I could do that. I just put the signature here. Where do I want to sign it? Maybe I'll sign it here so I can, if I want to, I can crop it. Yeah. Let's do that. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one. I'm gonna use my friend over here more often. It's way faster to put the idea with the right amount of contrast that I want. I could go even further, but I think that's a good point. I'm going to actually change some stuff here. What is going on? Yeah, yeah, I think so. Like some of this can definitely be that. I just didn't have the time. No, no worries. I do go live Monday through Thursday, so tomorrow I'm off. But if you want to check out the stream, yeah, that's about the time I do stream. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for dropping by. Let me just change the light here. Lighting conditions. The bow. Turn that off. And let's do this other part. I enjoy this part. Oh, come on. Turn off. Ah, come on, come on, come on. Stop getting in the middle. Come on. Alright. That's good for the short video. The short. Sometimes I exaggerate the accent. I've heard that we it's a funny theory, but apparently people have uh, different personality depending on the language that they're speaking, which is kind of funny. What is it better? Not really. Contrast, gamma, brightness. I think that's closer to what I have. Saturation. That's better, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Well, you can see what I have there. I have to set away some time to add this stuff. Scan it at least, at the very least, scan it. Just do a session of just scanning stuff. I have to block out the time. I guess Friday is gonna be the new default multiple use day that I'm gonna have. And I think I don't I don't like it. I don't it's annoying. Remember what I said about overdoing? There's such a thing as overdoing. And I think I just did it. This from the get-go. I want to do. Maybe not the best choice. Probably should have been black. The screen, the stripes. Enlighten. Yeah, I agree. Really distinguish. Distinguished friend. Yeah. I want to add some reflection here. Yeah. Yeah. I dig that. I like it. Alright. Right in time. I'm amazed that I was able to pull this off in the time that I did. This is fun. I have fun when this happens, when every now and then things align and you get a good drawing. Anyhow, this is the end result. I'll post a short video about it tomorrow. So here's the thumbnail I made, and that's the final sketch. And yeah. Fun little guy. Alright, so thank you for watching. I'll be ending the stream soon. I hope to see you next time, which will be Monday, next Monday. No, wait. Yeah, next Monday. It's not off. I'm having a hard time remembering. I think it's April when it's Semana Santa, but I don't know the translation. I don't remember. Um, holiday is holiday week. It's like a Christian thing. Anyhow, maybe those days I'll be off, but definitely next Monday through Thursday I'll be at the same time, 9:30 p.m. Argentina time. If you want to check out my illustrated deck of cards, Cartas a Venezuela, you can find it on my website. I also have a Redbubble shop where you can find some of my illustrations in a bunch of merch if you're interested in that. Um, Anyhow, also consider subscribing. Subscribing helps me a bunch. It's completely free for you, and helps me continue to pursue this sort of thing. So, if you're interested in learning about drawing, or you just want to hang out, feel free to do so. If you want to chat or whatever, it's fine. You can do it here. I guess I'll see you guys next week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully we can chat about what we did over the weekend next week. Good night. Have a nice weekend. Alright, so I'll be ending the stream. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye.